welcome to the Bourgeoisie show. My name is Ehi Rhiannon. I am your host. Today we're going to talk about continuing a nappy hair culture show. It's an issue that affects a lot of black people everywhere. So we have today Eniola Hunde and Damola Okwande. Thank you so much guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Eniola is a nappy hair expert and Dami is my very good friend. So we're going to talk about their experiences with their natural hair so far. So Annie, let's start with you. What was the breaking point for you that made you go natural?
It was at some point when I used to have relaxers in my hair, and I had applied this relaxer that just took more than half of my hair off, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm done. It's too much for me to deal with. I just can't. Yeah.
And what have you done, Dami?
Well, this is not natural, just to just to clear it out. For me, it's kind of a similar experience, but I always used to relax my hair. I never knew my natural hair, pretty much, and I started thinning out. You know, as I grew older, I used to be that girl that said there was once upon a time my hair was longer than this. There was once upon a time I had better hair. You know, and I feel like that's like everybody's story. And it started thinning out, started getting smaller and smaller, and then one of my friends just take it natural and. I was like, no. Like, I made fun of like all these guys, you know, when they had natural hair. I was like, no, you know, I don't look like a house girl. Or but anyways, she pretty much convinced me that it was just hair, and I did it. And
okay. So, Annie, what is the buzz on natural hair? I see a lot of people going natural these days, and people are starting to appreciate natural hair and nappy hair. So, tell me from an expert perspective, what is the crazy thing about natural hair these days?
Well, I guess it's like it's an epiphany for so many black women of African descent. You know, every other race culture, they embrace their own hair, and we embrace their hair, but we don't embrace ours. And we've been subject to this addiction to relaxers, and we want our hair to look like everything else but our hair.
Right.
We want it to look like Europeans, blonde, and we want it to look like, you know, Asians, you know, bone straight. But at some point, you know, some people, I don't know who started this whole natural movement, but people just started realizing, why am I subjecting myself to trying to be like somebody else when I can be myself? And, you know, it's almost like you're holding on to, when your hair's relaxed, you're holding on to less, your hair is, you're cutting the potential into half, or maybe less than half, because your hair is not as full, it's not as long, you know? And at some point, everyone is just coming to realize that I don't have to subject myself to this, you know, straight hair mentality. My hair is my hair and I love it.
Okay, so. Your hair is really beautiful. How long have you been nappy for?
I've been natural for since 2006 November. Yes, but I've had my, you know, even after I went natural, whenever I wanted to do put weaves in my hair, like straight weaves, I would relax the front of my hair. But I stopped doing that in 2008. And since then, I've never ever put any relaxer in my hair.
What would you credit the beauty of your hair? Would you say because perhaps you probably have very beautiful hair naturally, or would you say it's just a maintenance?
I think it's a maintenance because when I first started, I was all over the place. My hair, I thought, oh my gosh, it's so combable, it's tough. But I just learned things about my hair, like I don't have to comb my hair. My hair just needs some love and some, you know, I just need to take care of it. Yes, some shea butter and some coconut oil and some olive oil.
Castor oil.
Exactly. I don't need to always like run a comb through my hair or, you know, put it through like the heat and blow dry. So really, I don't think I have exceptionally great hair. I think I have great hair because I've taken care of it.
That's good to know. Dami, I know you're natural. What would you say are people's perceptions of your natural hair?
I think I've had different reactions, I'll say, to my natural hair. And I haven't had it for too long. I've had it for long enough. I think one of the biggest ones that I had was when I wanted to start working. And I had my natural hair on. And two of my very good friends were like, Dami, work is starting in like 2 days. You still have this. Like, you know, what are you going to do to it? And that's when it hit me that, wow, you know, like my friends don't even necessarily accept my hair the way it is. They don't necessarily see it as beautiful, maybe the way it is. Or they say it's beautiful, but they don't think.
Some don't think it's professional.
Yeah, they think it's unprofessional, you know? And they're like, you know what, even if, you know, you go to work and they're going to tell you, oh, your hair is great, they probably really don't like it, you know? Like,
Now, Eddie, as an expert, what would you say to that? Like, how would you encourage? Because I know a lot of African people, a lot of people from African descent, they have really beautiful natural hair, don't want to carry like that because they're not sure how people are going to perceive it.
Yeah.
What would you say to people who are struggling?
Well, first of all, we need to address the mentality behind such a belief. A lot of us, especially I know from Nigeria, we're colonized by the British people. So we have modeled a lot of our, thinking after them, and they have straight hair. So we feel like we can't, even in Nigeria, you don't see people wear their traditional clothes to work because they think it's unprofessional. The things that are cultural, we don't embrace it. We feel like only when it's Western, then it's acceptable, it's, professional. I understand that, Western culture is widespread and it's, everyone is adapted to it.
Right.
But at the same time, we need to learn to love what we've got.
True.
Yeah.
Dami, how are you dealing with having your natural hair? Not as an expert, but somebody as a regular black girl. How are you dealing with that? How's maintenance? How is keeping it up every morning, styling?
For me, I think I'll say there are good days and there are bad days. There's some days I love it.
She'll probably disagree, but we'll get back to you.
And there's some days I'm like, what is going on? I need a different look, or oh my god, So I have ups and downs with it, and as I learn, it's a learning process. As I learn more about it, it gets better, and I embrace it more, and I started loving it. As time goes by, and those bad days have reduced. I'm not gonna lie, but it's still.
And Anila, what would you say? Okay, do you think that a lot of the reason why a lot of people are not carrying their natural hair is because they're not comfortable with it, or because do you think it has anything to do with self-esteem or confidence?
Yes, and I think that it's because people are afraid of things they don't know. It's unfortunate we don't know our hair. I went to shave the sides of my hair yesterday, and I went to a black salon, and they did not know what to do to my hair. So you go, we don't even know our hair because we just haven't seen our hair in a while. I remember when my hair was relaxed, as soon as I saw my kinky hair coming, I'm like, touch up, I need to go to the hair salon. We don't know our hair, so it's inevitable.
So now let's talk maintenance. A lot of people I know are struggling with natural hair, not because they don't want their natural hair, but because they think it's so difficult to maintain it. What would you say? How can I wake up in the morning and just on the go? Without having to think too hard, without having to look like a fresh off the boat. Somebody told me. I'm telling you, somebody once told my friend who's natural that you broke or you just
I heard. Yeah, some guy told me that one day. He's like, "Don't you have money to do your hair?" I'm like, "Do my hair? What do you want to do to my hair? This is my hair." Well, I have to say for maintenance, I just think, lifestyle, depending on your lifestyle, I'm a curious person. I like to get creative. So I can spend more time with my hair. However, my younger sister, she's more like, she hates shopping. She just hates those really girly things. So for me, what I'd say, if you're someone you don't really have time to spend every day, just spray some water in it, coconut oil, and it'll be easy to comb if you want to comb. Like today, I didn't comb my hair. I just brushed the sides, and I had a cornrow in here, and I just took it out and left it that way. Our hair is really versatile. And to actually enjoy your hair, you have to break down the usual norms of heat, comb. It's not the same thing. You just have to work with whatever you got. So
now, just in the last minute or so, quickly, can you just tell me some really practical beauty products or hair products one can use on the hair?
I live for coconut oil. And one thing I say is, if you can't eat it, don't put it in your hair.
Okay.
Everything I buy for my hair, I buy from the grocery store, because if it doesn't work for me, I put it in my kitchen. So,
wow.
Yeah. I use baking soda to condition my hair. I've seen some girls, I'm going to try this soon, but some girls blend avocado and mayonnaise and condition their hair with it. Baking soda cleans out your hair as well. What I use usually is coconut oil for just daily moisture and shine. Coconut oil, olive oil, and shea butter. And then for conditioning, I use salon brands, but I use herbal essences. I just use natural stuff, and there's some things that I avoid that I've learned over the years. Drying sulfates, parabens. I don't put anything with any of that in my hair.
Wow.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Those are some wonderful words of wisdom. Dami, one last question for you. Would you ever consider going back to relaxed hair?
Well, for me, I don't know. I couldn't answer that question because for me it's just hair. That's how I see it. It's not natural, relaxed, weave, braids. That's not what defines me. It's just hair. So if tomorrow I decide, you know what, I want to get a perm and I want to style it in a certain way, I'll do it.
Okay.
But right now I'm liking the natural.
Wow, what a way to close the show. It's just hair. Good hair, bad hair, weave, whatever you want. It's just hair. Have fun with it. And as we heard from Eniola, she shared some really nice words of wisdom. If you cannot eat it, do not put it on your hair. Please and thank you. Thank you guys for coming, and I appreciate you, Dami and Eddie. It was a pleasure having you guys on the show. Thank you so much for watching the Bourgeoisie show. Have a good day. Tell me how long you've had your hair natural like this.
My whole life.
Okay. Do you feel people look at you in certain ways because of your hair?
Yes.
What kind of perceptions, what kind of looks do you get?
I'm crazy and I'm wild and none of it's true.
Do you find that the perception people use in looking at African American women or African Canadian women with black hair is changing?
No. Maybe people are becoming more aware of certain hairstyles and what products and things to use on their hair. However, I don't know. But there's like a general awareness raised in other people's hair.
How do you maintain your nappy hair?
I wake up.
That's it?
Yep.
So it's pretty low maintenance, right? Mm-hmm. Talk to me about your hair. What is your perception on black women carrying their natural hair?
Well, I like my hair because it's natural. I don't have to put any other hair extensions or anything like that. I like my own hair because it's mine. And I cut it because...
Is it permed or is it nappy?
It's permed.
Okay.
But it's not nappy.
Okay.
It's not nappy.
And do you think there's certain perceptions or ways that people look at African Americans or black women with their natural hair?
Usually a lot of people think a lot of black people don't even wear their own hair. They think we wear weave and wigs and stuff like that. But that's another reason why I like wearing my own hair.
Okay. So what do you think of nappy hair?
Well, I think it's great for straight black people. It's more natural.
Would you ever consider going natural or carrying your hair natural?
Yes. Okay. I have been natural for a while, and I love it.
How is maintenance of your hair?
It's good.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
Just twist and go.
Would you
My
think?
wife. Weave to cover up sometimes.
Do you think what is more expensive for you, natural or weave?
Natural or weave? Weave it.
Weave is more expensive for you?
Yeah.
Would you rather have a weave or natural hair?
Natural hair.
Do you think the perception of African American ladies carrying natural hair is changing?
I think it has, in a way, yes. People are going more straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has.
These are the top 10 ways to maintain your nappy hair and be happy about it. Number 10, use a hydrating shampoo. You can never underestimate the power of shampoos. Don't get cheap on this one. Get a good shampoo for your hair. Number 9, condition. You cannot, there's no such thing as over conditioning your hair. You're supposed to condition your hair at least 3 times a week. Your hair needs it. Number 8, drink lots of water. Eat healthy fruits and vegetables, eat some nuts, and your hair would feel it. Number 7, use oils. Castor oil, there's avocado oil, there's olive oil. All of those oils are very good for your hair. Use them. Number 6, do not comb your hair dry. Please, ladies, don't comb your natural hair dry, because when you do that, you cut it, you damage it. Number 5, put on a satin cap. Before you go to bed, have a satin cap on. It seals the moisture in your hair, and it's very good for your hair all night long. Your hair will be preserved. Number 4, be patient with your natural hair. Ladies, I see a lot of us, 2 months, 3 months, we're getting impatient and we just want to put that relaxer back on it. Be patient with it. Even when your hair is growing, sometimes you may not notice it. So give your hair some time. Number 3, use a wide toothed comb. So when you're combing your hair, please don't use a comb that's too small because your hair would really break. Number 2, get some natural hair support. There's a lot of communities, there's a lot of blogs online, lots of websites, lots of friends that you and I know that can help you with support. Get some support because that's the only way you can get information. You can know what's going on. You can get some tricks on how to preserve your nappy hair. And number 1, moisturize. Very important. Your hair needs water. Your hair cannot be dry as a nappy hair. It would break, I'm telling you. So these are the top 10 ways to maintain your nappy hair. Thank you.